Messy beds and traffic lights. It's not perfect, but it's mine tonight. This little life got so everyday magic. No fame, no flame. Just dancing while we miss the train. We laugh, we try, we start again. Somehow, that's everything.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Darren Mitchell, Darren the Creative Jesus Guy, and thank you so much for being here. Clap yourself, clap yourself. This is a different video. First of all, thank you for watching all the vlogs that I've posted over the last 4 weeks. I am really proud of myself for being consistent. If you're a YouTuber, or if you've ever done anything in your life that requires the time and attention, consistency is key. Consistency and discipline is key, and may I tell you. But I've enjoyed editing, I've enjoyed capturing content. Sometimes it is a little scary, sometimes it is only things, but I do it nonetheless, and I'm so happy that I get the opportunity to share my life with you, and I really hope that I bring inspiration. I hope that, you find me hilarious in some aspects or whatever. Or for some people, they really try to figure out, like, what do I do on a daily, and you get to see a sneak peek of what I do, which sometimes can be a whole lot. Anyway, so yeah, thank you. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It's very important. You understand? Important for me. Yes. Play your part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. How about that? See? All right. So this video is a little different. This is going to be the beginning of a 4-part series. Well, 4-part series for right now, called Random Rambling. For a couple of years, I've had different thoughts on different things, and sometimes I talk by myself. No, I'm not mad, but I just sit and I have conversations and write things through, or I usually share different things with my different friends, and my friends are so wise, my friends are so creative, my friends have very thought-provoking views, and I'm always so excited, I'm always so intrigued whenever we get to talk. And so yes, Random Rambling starts today, a normal conversation, my friends and I really wanted to start Random Rambling with me. Yeah. All right, so as I said, my name is Darren. My name is Darren Mitchell. I am originally from Montego Bay, and my journey, or the journey, took me to Kingston almost 11 years ago to study at the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts, first and only of its kind in the English-speaking Caribbean, if you know. Yeah. So it took me to Kingston, where I studied at the School of Dance, and I did a certificate program, matriculated to the degree program, where I studied, performance and choreography. That was study. And many people don't know, but I'm sharing this publicly. I didn't finish. Life happened. Lots of lifing happened during that time, and I had to stop or pause because I wanted to figure out the next part of this journey. And I'm still figuring it out. I haven't gone back. I haven't gotten a chance to go back because life is lifing. And life is lifing into beautiful things. Beautiful things. I served in a church for about 7 years as worship leader, creative director, artistic director, and that was an interesting journey too. Learned a lot about myself, learned a lot about just people. I learned a lot about life. I grew up a lot. It really caused me to just see myself as just more than just a boy who wants to make a living, but a boy with purpose, a man that is great, a man that is able to fly and do exceptional things in this world, and it pulled out a whole lot out of me. And so I'm grateful for that opportunity. It also did a number on me too. There were parts of it that hurt me, parts of it that caused me to question myself a lot. And that was an interesting season, and I'm so happy to go through it. And here I am in another capacity now. I have a business called Already Loved. Now, about 6 years ago, I entered the Jamaica Gospel Song Competition, where they asked us to write a song, audition, got through the audition, go to the semifinals, and after the semifinals, you would go to the top 10, where for 3 months they would bring you through a rigorous process of yes, you write the song, but now they have to produce the song, rearrange the song if it needs rearranging, and also to develop yourself as an artist. I didn't necessarily see myself as an artist. I like to sing. I just want to sing. Develop myself as an artist. But I'll tell you some more about other things that I do. But yes, so that's my business. I remember in 2020 when it was COVID, and my pastor then said to me, "Hey, Darren, I think you need to figure out an additional income." So I said, what do I do? And he said, well, we're going to do some t-shirts or whatever. So I said, okay, cool. But when we look on t-shirt, everybody do the same thing. I mean, I said, we don't want to do the same thing. I want to do something different. And so I thought about it. I I prayed about it. I asked, I said, God, give me direction, more clarity. Please help me. And so I got help, and he brought me back to Already Loved, which is a song I wrote for the competition, and I placed third. And that was one of the most life-changing moments in my life, actually. Didn't know I could write a song. I wrote it anyways. And it is what it is today. Already Loved. My baby. The project, the thing that made me... Let me tell you something. There are many times I want to give up on this thing. Enough time I want to give up on it, because if you've ever started a business, it starts somewhere with excitement and the possibility of it growing and becoming something, and then you're like, okay, where are the funds to get it up and running? Funds come. And then when the funds come and you start it, then life happens. You have to take that the money requires a discipline, a lot of things, but it's still here. And I'm so grateful that I get to do it. It's a different kind of a clothing brand. It definitely defines who I am as an artist, as a creative, as someone who's grown up with fashion, the love of fashion, and how I see the world different. And yeah, it's developing and it's growing and it's beautiful, and I love it. So that's that. Already Loved is my clothing brand. After that, I'm now in media as a radio broadcaster. As you can see, if you watch the vlogs, if you've not watched the vlogs before, go watch them. Go watch them so you can pass on my business. All right? Yes. So I did that. What may I say? I'm losing trail of thought. Yes, I'm a radio broadcaster. Yes, I love 101 FM Jamaica. And let me tell you something. This is a job. Let me tell you how this just came to me. Growing up, I used to listen to the radio a lot. I listened to the radio, and for some reason, media personalities, radio broadcaster, presenting the different things, doing interviews and talking about sports or life or their thought, whatever it is, was just so intriguing to me for some reason. I don't know. And I decided to, I was so intentional sometimes in just the way I listened and how they structured programs. And for some reason, it just didn't leave me. I had no thought, I wasn't thinking about becoming a radio host or anything. I wasn't really, I was just like, I'm just living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden. But then I saw the advert a year before I actually applied, and when I was transitioning from ministry, full-time ministry, to something else, and I said, nah, it's okay, and I allowed it to go. And then the following year I started taking, I said, nope, nah, I'm gonna make this fly. And I applied. And originally I don't think I got through. But don't think I didn't get through for true, because I reached out and I said, hey, I'm just checking in to see if I was successful or not. And then I got a message to say, hey, can you come to work tomorrow? And I said, hey, come for training. And I said, all right. And I went to the training. It was interesting learning different things about media, the systems, and all this, them something there, learning people. And so, yeah, it's been 2.5 years and I regret nothing. It has been, I call it multitasking on steroids, but it's so stimulating. It made me feel like my brain can't stop work, and like it makes, I feel alive, because I show, and I did this called Alive. I do is called Alive. I love my coworkers, I love the people that I work with. I enjoy collaborating with them. I enjoy doing different things. Yeah. So yeah, that's radio. I remember one day when I was transitioning from full-time ministry now to figure out what God really want me for the next. I remember it just came to me while I was in a class, an online class, and I just kept writing it, the Creative Jesus guy. I'm like, this sound, But then he just never leave me. I'm a creative, I love Jesus, and I'm a guy. So I think it works. And so that's who I am. And I'm so happy to be in this place where I get to use all my gifts. I always loved singing. I love to sing because I have a family of musicians, family of people who I grew up with music in my ears. My father is a sound engineer, and whenever he would go to different shows to engineer, set up the sound system and ensure that people can hear themselves and there's clarity through the speaker. You don't understand what I'm saying. He would record the shows. I mean, when he would record the shows, because I used to work at some hotels, he would record the shows and bring them back home, and then he would play them in the morning before he goes to work in the afternoon. And I would never forget the song them while I play. I hear them still in my head like YouTube and playing. That's all in my head. And I remember one specific song. Red wine goes through my head. Sweet. Tell me what minute of business I learned this song as a little boy. But anyways, I remember I used to play different songs and different, because he would collect music, like Mr. a whole heap of music. And he would play songs like money in my pocket and I just can't get no love. And I tell the joke all the time that when my parents fall out, that's a song in play. And it would be so hilarious to me as a child. I'm like, why are you playing this song? Huh? You know you did something. Anyways. My mother is a singer. That's what my father and my mother and my father met through music. So my mother was singing she used to do cabaret singing and in a called Club Inferno in Montego Bay. And that's where my father and my mother met. And so they produced 4 beautiful children who everybody sing. My eldest sister, she sings. She is more reserved. She has a beautiful voice, but she don't necessarily sing all the time. But she's a beautiful voice, beautiful alto. My second sister, she is more expressive. She is the one that will, you hear her all the time. She'll go sing. For one thing, she'll go sing. Everything, she'll go sing. Sing, where there is faith, there is a voice calling, keep walking, you're not alone in this world, there is faith. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, I remember her singing that all the time. My younger brother now, he sings too. As a matter of fact, he's a big artist I know, called Hazard. Man, Look him up, Hazard. He's so talented.
Burning with a lot of flames. Now the tables start turn, me see a lot of friends. No for them running to stack a lot of M's. Street team is still earning, we no matter them. All the ladies them priceless when me have in hands. I show me chains them shining with a lot of gems. Them never see the struggles of where me coming from. Only see the big house around the couple bends. Me tell you be mindful of the propaganda and the stereotype. Then me try.
He's a sing J, but his voice is beautiful. Beautiful, I tell you. Yeah, so that's about my singing journey. Boy, me can't chat, you know. But anyways, and how did I develop the whole skill for dance or love for dance? My sister, she would do a lot of creative things, and I remember one specific time. I don't remember. I'm probably gonna ask her. One specific time, she brought a lot of people in her yard, and she was teaching them choreography and music for a specific thing. I don't remember what it was, but I remember finding it so intriguing. And when they are gone, we would play music at home and choreograph things. And then from there, I would enter competitions like them dance competition there where people go out and enter, like they would say, all right, we want 4 dancers to come up on stage and do this. I'm gonna say, cool, I'm gonna go up there. I'm a dancer to people. I dance and win. I would win competitions through dancing. And yeah, so those are 2 gifts that I knew I had from I was just very young. When I left primary school, the first thing that came to mind, I was just like, yo, I have to dance. I have to dance. I joined the dance troupe at my former high school, my alma mater, William Knibb High. I will never forget William Knibb High because that dance troupe for the 5 years that I spent at William Knibb High meant so much to me. I remember just respecting dance to the place now where I'm a dancer and I'm also a choreographer. I teach and I feel good. And I just want to big up Mr. McKillop, Mr. Horace McKillop. Big up yourself. Thank you, sir. And Miss Crystal Hall. I don't remember your married name now, but thank you so much. You mean so much to me. So yeah, so I'm a singer, I'm a dancer, I'm an actor. How did that come along? I just jumped in it with the Jamaica Musical Theatre Company, and I was nominated as an actor, Best Supporting Actor in a Lead Role in 2023 for Nesta's Rock. The first time I entered something, I just jumped in it. Didn't know I could do it well, but I like to see good acting, and I know good acting, but I didn't know. I never know if me could I do it, but I did it. Yeah, I'm a graphic designer. I'm a fashion designer. What else do? I do so many other things. So you will learn more about what else did I do, and that's why I'm the Creative Jesus Guy. Because if I should really be serious and start a company, I know exactly what I want it to look like. I know what I want it to feel like. I can tell you the vision of it. And if I want to run it by myself, I can, but that's just not smart. So I could lead a team as a creative director, lead a team to let you know the vision, can let you know the look and feel. And I love collaborating so that my ideas can make sense. You understand? Yeah. So that's me as the Creative Jesus Guy. One thing that I intentionally left at this time to share, and if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes to see if me there. Yeah, good. What else this happy for? Oh, you said that already. Yeah. To share, and there's no reason at all, but I just wanted to put it right here to share that I'm a Christian, and I've been a Christian for how many years? 20, I think it's 22 years. Yeah. For 22 years. I got saved when I was very young, and I remember making that decision to serve the Lord. I get emotional. Well, I don't know, but I got saved when I was very young, and I remember making that decision. I've always loved going to church. As a matter of fact, I love going to church so much that in when I was young, I used to go to two church. The Seventh-day Adventist church, that's on a Saturday. And then I would go to church on a Sunday. And I remember, as young as I was, I just said to I stopped going to church one time. I said, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I don't like going to church on a Saturday with my aunt. And then Sunday, I'd either go with myself by myself or go with my parents and my sisters. And I just stopped going to church for a while. And then I started again and I decided to go to this church on a Sunday. Now, let me just put this out here. Whatever denomination you choose, that's between you and the Lord. I'm not here to tell you which denomination is right and which is wrong. That debate you will never have me here talk about. Cool? Great, move on. But I decided to go to that church, Faith Temple Assembly of God in Montego Bay. And I've always thought that I was a Christian, like always feel like I'm a Christian, because I do nothing. Yeah, right. Oh, see, come back now. I've always thought that God bless you. Bless you, man of God. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. Wrap it up now. All right, bless you. Yes, so I've always seen myself as a Christian, as someone who likes to follow the precepts of the Lord and obey Him and obey my leaders, or just follow the word, read the word. I would love to read the word when I was younger, but I didn't realize that there was just another step, that I actually have to accept Jesus as my Lord and Savior, to be baptized as well. And at age 11, and you can do the maths to see how old I am now. At age 11, I said yes to the Lord. And I'm so glad that I did at age 11. I'm so glad. It has not been an easy journey. Many Christians would say that it has been a journey of discovery, a journey of trust, a journey of not leaning on my own understanding, but truly trusting God. A journey of understanding that your personal relationship with God is so important. On that journey of just becoming, there were times when I thought that if I did what my pastor said, or if I did what sister so-and-so said, or I did what brother so-and-so said, then I would be fine. I will be okay. Mind you, while it's important to have accountability or to follow the priest, I guess, follow the footsteps or the rules and regulations. While that is very important, it's also very important to develop your relationship with the Lord so that you can hear Him for yourself and you know exactly what He's saying to you. And when you hear what He's saying to you, then you'll be able to have a deeper and a better understanding of just Him. Because after a while, that messed me up. It messed me up because I had to leave my hometown to come to Kingston. And then I realized, and I'm telling me a big man, I realized, say, yo, for a portion of my life, I knew Christ, but the relationship never so personal. And I had to really come again. And I'm here now, still figuring it out. I'm a different guy. My life is all about Christ. Some people will look at me and have their speculations and have their different things to say or question my movements and question different things. But I know my journey and I know the God that I serve. That's what I do know for sure. And so that's a little bit about me. I promise to have another one of these sit downs again to share a specific topic. I'm all churched out and I'm going to share it, and I'm going to share it with one of my friends. We're going to talk about that. But that's a little bit about me. I hope this was something that you enjoyed listening to, and I hope that you will continue to go with me on this journey. So yeah, that's me. Thank you so much for listening. I'm gonna wrap the video up right here, so because I realize I've been talking for a while. Well, that's what it's about, random rambling. And this is what it's going to be about for the next about 4 weeks. Let's see how long we can go with my friends. So yeah, all right. My name is Darren, the Creative Jesus Guy. Thank you, Darren. I can't stop saying thanks. Just stop saying thanks now, no? People are mostly grateful. But yes, thank you for watching. Peace, love, and blessings. Until next time. Bye, 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 bye.
I've found, oh Lord.